cosmic setting. This is a Galactic Shaman on a Reiki journey. This will be day 5 of my Reiki journey and day 4 of the journal prompts and self Reiki. Now, I began my day at 5:30 this morning, and the affirmation for today is I receive love from the star nations. I remember doing these affirmations directed for May, being channeled from the Arcturian beings. Woke up, did my kitchen magic, planning on a day watching Little Ones. Plus, we were organizing our bills, talking about paying the truck down. I created the May poem that went along with the May prayer for today on Thursdays. 6 o'clock, woke up Miss Breeze. She was on the couch again, made my green tea. 6:30, woke up Miss Sunset, changed into my sacred clothes, walked the star pups really early just because I knew I was going to be watching Little Ones. I also wrote the meditation to go alongside with the prayer. 7 a.m. I opened circle, and then it was a special opening circle because it is the first of the month. And then anywhere that there's black, that's where Reiki entered my day. So I recited the Reiki principles and affirmations while doing the chakra hand positions. I instantly felt Jaguar Spirit enter the room, and then I also placed my hands over the May candle. So each first of the month, I dedicate a candle for that month to cleanse and clear and reprogram the household for the month. And it's also from the Christmas tree, the Yule log that we had the previous year, and we cut off a piece for the Yule log for this year, as well as 12 mini stumps for specifically putting a candle on for each month. So did that, placed my hands over the candle, and it was so unique. I got to see Jaguar Spirit kind of poof around the candle. Decorated candle with a flower cookie cutter. That was actually really fun. It made these like doily imprints on it. Said my farewells and I love yous to my loves. It was interesting because the day prior, Sunset needed to learn about treating others the way you want to be treated. Then this sunrising, Breeze needed to learn that she needed to treat others how she wanted to be treated because they were messing around with the lights for downstairs. So that was interesting to pick up. Then Sunset was sweet enough to pick out toys for the littles that I was watching today. 7:30 came around, and that's when I did the Thursday prayer, which was, God, my universe, may your flowers bud my wildest dreams. May your pollinators spread my hopes into realities. May you show me the highest path to breathe. The mantra was Satyata, which means in Sanskrit, truthfulness and reality. Universe creates your reality to what you perceive to be true. This month, which dreams, hopes, and realities promote truth in your life? This is really fun, I saw a toucan fly down at a tree to me. I saw our family at the airport on our way to Puerto Rico. I saw our house and just pure happiness. I also saw my bank account flowing with money and more clients. That was the visualization that I received during the mantra. During the meditation, picture a reality that your wildest dreams come true. What flowers and which pollinators is universe sending me to lead me to my dreams? I was shown, so after I got a visualization of my beautiful dreams, I was shown butterflies, bats, and the occasional blue jays. and also moonflowers, so flowers that open up at night. And then I was shown to put a bat box in the front yard. Then 8 a.m. I had the visitors that I was babysitting. It was so sweet. They are little kids, and they helped me water the plants and snakes. The amazement and wonder in their eyes as they saw me do simple day-to-day tasks was really something I really needed. 8:30, brought down, we have a little display of Jurassic Park dinosaurs that we appreciate. I'm a 1993 baby, so I love Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, everything. So I brought them off the shelf to actually be played with. So 555. It was really nice to see them be played with. Then I lit the other candles around the home. They also really enjoyed the crystals specifically. There's crystals all over our home, but specifically the crystals at the new moon altar. And we just got acclimated to the new moon in Taurus, so it was really neat to see how they gravitated towards that. The youngest was carrying a rose quartz around, and then also our rat Luke, he got a lot of little high fives. He'll put his little paws up on the glass, and they could high five him with their fingers, so they're being gentle. Let's see here. Pono is learning what it meant to give space to the littles as well, because he's still in that very much puppy stage. They all got treats. Let's see, 9 a.m. it was snack time for the littles. Let's see. Had more green tea. We were watching a really cute movie. I'm not sure. Spellbound. It was called Spellbound. The creatures in there ignited my spirit. It made me feel really good. Let's see here. And then it was so cool because the oldest asked for a pouch, and I was like, I don't have any of those. And then opened up the fridge, and there was a whole box of them, and I was just like, where did that come from? So that was neat. And then it was super cute because I split a pouch between the boys. So Mahina, Pono, and Luke, and the way they were eating it was adorable. It was just so cute watching littles eat stuff. 9:30 came around, and we had crackers from snack time, and then we were coloring. After that, their energy was explosive. So then the pups were taking turns in their kennels, kind of separating themselves from the super excited littles. Then the littles picked up, made a game for them to pick up their toys and put it on the table. It was super fun. They did amazing. Changed their diapers and did some toddler yoga. It was this farm yoga. It was so cute. Then after that, we had a fruit snack. Then watched Moana 2. And then, let's see here. That's when I began working on the store hours, or our availability for the website. And then I did notice there was a free weekend in our calendar. Past me would have filled it up right away. Present me did not fill it up, did not say we're available to take clients, and also has an inkling that there may be a volleyball game. But that was good to know. The oldest really enjoyed playing and holding crystal eggs. And he was very interested in asking what kind of stones they are, because I know his family collects agates, so it was really cool for him to keep picking up stones that have agates in them. And then, let's see here. The youngest, she really enjoyed the rose quartz, and then she started picking up the moonstone. I then finished making dinner for the family, and I was prepping the dog food. and the littles food at the same time so they could eat at the same time, so the puppies and the littles weren't kind of being in each other's faces. Let's see. Oh, I also made myself a strawberry matcha. So that was beautiful, and I could tell whenever I have strawberries or strawberry drink, I know it has something to do with my inner child, because when I used to be very little, I would always have strawberry milk instead of regular milk. Then another thing I noticed is Pono usually has a very stern bark. Like, it's very prominent, and throughout the day, he was speaking very softly, like very, very low, soft tones, and I believe he was very aware of the littles. Oh, excuse me. Now, then I posted a cosmic tip. So I provide cosmic tips based off of the planetary transitions, and they're also based off of the Friday forecast. My clairvoyant abilities encourage my future goals. This is from Uranus Sextile True Node. After I posted that, I got more toys for them to play with. They were Bluey toys from my youngest bedroom. This sparked something because I was hesitant about getting her more Bluey toys, but then it's like, one, Bluey is amazing for all ages, but also I'm seeing how they can be reused, and we're planning on having more children, so obviously they can be used then as well. Let's see here. And then 1 o'clock, the youngest did begin crying for her mother. So then I recognized the timing, and it was most likely gearing up for nap time. She picked out a blanket earlier, and I grabbed that blanket, wrapped her up in it, cuddled with her, and she fell asleep. She was asleep for almost 3 hours, so 2 hours and 45 minutes. But it was sweet because Pono was attempting to make her feel better and like lick her face and be very, very soothing around her. Then the oldest had graham crackers, and we started watching Frozen 2 and playing games. Then this was around 2:42. He was kind of doing his own thing and getting pretty sleepy on the couch. I did Reiki thought of the day, and it is balance is key to inner harmony. And something that I am balancing at this time is our finances, the amount of work that I do versus the amount of abundance that I'm receiving. So kind of doing that vice versa. And the first step is to create a budget and to create some financial goals. So far, what is coming in covers the website, the podcast, and Canva. Now, obviously, I know this is the third year, will be in July, the third year, and the first 5 years of a business are the most challenging. I understand that. And I'm very happy because even with taxes, we're evening out, but it's almost like, well, what about where does the harmony and balance need to enter? So that's 1. 2, I've noticed throughout today and all of 2025, it has been a huge balancing out with family, because a lot of my focus, even my finances, have been geared towards business. So that I feel happening, and currently my physical health is getting put before the business, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. Then we had a pretty eventful day with oldest going into high school and checking that out. What would have alarmed me is not going to her meeting at all, but I was able to FaceTime into her meeting. Oh, excuse me. And my partner, Elam, was there for her, as well as her father. So it was really cool to see how the co-parenting is working and how there is no more embarrassment or shame for our different lifestyles. I'm very happy for the growth that is continuing to occur. And then really just having fun at the sports practices and just enjoying the children today. Children were like a huge key in keeping our life in harmony and not so much in work. So yeah, that was my day. Not as much Reiki added into my day, but I'm beginning to see shifts in my day. So yeah, thank you so much. If you're only wanting the Reiki highlights, check out my TikTok channel, Galactic Wisdom Way Shower. Check out cosmicenergy-spiritualwellness.com if you're interested in our services. I love you guys so much. Have a good day.